You fucking did like 15 transactions.
And so Jiminy, for anyone that forgot, was the halfling merchant who was selling shady rocks. And I instantly assumed that someone got mad over this rock business and kind of just strung him up for that. And I thought it was this shady character all in black walking away and shit. I tried to stop them, and they basically killed me. Like I nearly died.
Yeah, I was there as well for a moment.
Yeah, they almost killed me. Eleanor was riding like crowd surfing, while Luna and Alora were fighting a lizard man, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, they went after a dragon.
Yeah. They got thrown in. And we all ended up in jail except for Eleanor. Yeah,
I was in the room with Taichi.
Yeah, we got all imprisoned, thrown into jail because the guards assumed that we were suspicious, killed the fucking halfling. They threw some bandits into the prison. We fucked up the bandits, and then Axed came and said, "Look, what the fuck you doing in here?" He bailed us out. And we decided to go to the tavern for the night, trying to get a scoop. And while we were doing that, there was this wizard who was causing a ruckus upstairs in the tavern. It said that he was able to lift things with his mind and all that jazz, and we assumed, oh shit, maybe he was the one that fucking killed this guy. He was all pissed off, and he's able to make shit levitate, and that's why this halfling would be suspended this high and all that jazz. So I go up there. And I try and talk to the wizard. He slams me up against the wall, not having any of it. I'm like, okay. And so I go downstairs and I say to the gang, "Look, gang, there's this wizard up here. Let's go fuck him up." All right? And they're like, "No." And I said, "Yes." And then everyone came upstairs and came with this really cool plan. Like, because I figured, well, it's a sneak attack. You know what I mean? Like, if you sneak attack, you've got the advantage. If you just go in there and be like, "Look, we're gonna fight you," the wizard knows what's coming, right? So you gotta throw some shit at him, literally, that makes no goddamn sense, and he has no idea how to react to it. So upstairs on one of the lavatories was this gnome, right, with a real bad case of diarrhea. So I picked up the gnome, right, mid shit. And I had Alora, I think, kick open the door, and I fucking just like grenade tossed that little midget into the room, and he just painted the walls brown, man. And that confused the wizard. Bro. We fought the wizard, and like things got weird. I battered the gnome against him till he was unconscious. He ended up on the bed, like with like a frozen up asshole. And then I tried to like wrestle with the wizard. That didn't quite work out. And then he tried to fucking fireball us. It blew up in his hand, which then blew up his clothes. So he was naked as well now. The gnome was naked. I don't know if he was naked. I just assumed he was naked. And then I think Eleanor smacked him in the head with her stick. That knocked him out. Then we were about to leave. So we just found who killed the gnome. The halfling. But before we could do anything, the guards came in, right? And that just fucked my plan up entirely, because I was gonna like leave a scene for the guards to find, and then like we were out and we were clean. But now we just look like suspects again. I was like, ain't about this life. So I jumped out the window, hoping to like get away. That didn't work out. I snapped my shit, had a stick up my ass, and that was it for me. That was lights out. I wake up. And I think we're back in the mansion again where we started. So I'm like, okay. Yeah. And then we're all good and everything. And we end up leaving and going to the Sky Tower, where I think it was Sky Tower. I think we go to Sky Tower because of the
yeah, we went
because we end up going on the ship, don't we? We end up going on the ship, captained by Captain Bebop. Make of that
Captain
what you will.
Bebop. And his butt lotion.
Yes, because I have a sore ass. Was Bebop the halfling? Was he the gnome?
No,
he's a gnome.
Bebop was the gnome.
Yes,
the gnome was the captain, and it turns out that he was the leader of the dudes who saved us when we were fighting off the Zoblins, basically.
Yeah, or at least their pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we're on the airship, and he's asked us where we wanted to go, and I believe we said we wanted to go. Where did we want to go?
Going to Rivertown. With the
We're going to
fishing village.
Rivertown.
Yeah.
We're going to Rivertown. So
Of Mary.
now we're
Mary.
leaving the scene. We're leaving the
Happy
scene,
name.
and we're heading off into a different town with a different story and different characters, and all sorts of shit.
What's the worst that could happen in a small place called Mary?
Yeah.
You know?
Aye.
Looking at the picture and looks like something went down.
Oh boy.
Or that's fog.
Just fog to me. Looks like a foggy town.
Or industrialization.
So that's the story.
Alrighty. Now let's continue it.
Woo!
Fucking what? No, none of that. Stop that.
Ah,
Are we live?
Yeah, we're
okay,
live.
well, we've
Yeah.
been live for like 20 minutes.
That's why it's explained.
Yeah, I
all
think
that.
I-
It's the chat.
Well, no, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I get what
I think they got to watch
Are
me
we
eat.
recording? Are we streaming?
we streaming. Say hello to chat.
We're
Hi,
good.
Chat.
Hi,
Hi,
Chad. Did you all
Oi,
watch me
chat.
eat?
How's it going?
Alright, so your flight to Mary was pretty uneventful, and you arrived at its sky tower. This one seems a little different to the one in Garros. This one seems a bit more ramshackle, and the quality of wood doesn't seem quite as good. Whereas the one in Garros was actually made out of stone. So pretty much where you are is you're on the western side of Icarus, at the very western coast. Mary is a little town that what it does is guards the entrance to the huge river that cuts through the middle of Icarus and goes all the way to the citadel. So this is the sort of the path where a lot of the trade ships from other continents come through. So it's a lot of really diverse sort of place. And obviously, as with most coastal towns, they have a little pirate problem.
Oh, pirates!
Bandits!
Bandits in the sea. Sea bandits.
I knew there was foreshadowing last night.
Wait, so these are sky bandits then, right? These sky bandits or sea bandits?
Sky sea
Sea
bandits.
bandits.
Sea
Ah,
bandits.
sea
Sea
bandits.
bandits. Nice, sea pirates. I like
Yeah,
it.
man, it's
That's
can't quite
pirate.
afford the airships themselves. But that's not the main reason you're here at the moment. The main reason you are sent here is for the Monster Hunters Guild.
Yeah.
So, Captain Bebop, he wasn't actually sure what exactly you're hunting, but he did mention to for an inn for you to go to, and then the tavern keeper there will be able to fill you in.
Nice.
On your way
is
to
it
the
gonna be
inn,
Matt
though, you
Mercer?
do see
Has he transported?
that there is some markets if you were looking at doing any
Oh
shopping.
boy.
Here
Oh
we
no.
go.
Not again.
I'm gonna make
Shopping.
my market trip super short because fuck it.
I don't think
I don't
there's
want to be
anything I
spending forever in the
need.
markets.
I
So
think
easy.
it might be good from last time.
Yeah. Luna, anything you think you might need to stock up on? No.
No.
Alright, Thoric, is there anything
We could see if we could get Thoric a spell focus.
Oh, fuck's a bloody spell focus.
It helps you cast better. That's just fucking. Just say it.
I ain't
like
casting no
because-
bloody magic spells.
Yeah, I guess.
I've seen some of the stuff you were studying, Thork. That looked like magic to me.
Aye, it's just proper Dowie know-how, that's all.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Alright. So is there anything in particular you wanted to... What type of shop were you looking for, Thoric?
If anything, I might need a health potion, but I think that's about
Let's
it.
see.
That's the
I
point.
got.
I've still got that one I stole.
Still disappointed in you.
Yeah, I didn't
know.
buy one because
to
it
be
was
done.
too expensive.
Guys.
Do we have like a Fletcher's store or kind of like a gem worker, stone cutter, something like that?
Yep, you see they're two separate stores, but you do see both along the marketplace. If you're interested in either one.
Let me think. Alright, let's go to the Fletcher's first then.
Alright, so
I'm gonna go
you approach the Fletchers, which seems to be manned by a half elf, and he asks how he can help you.
Another bloody half-elf man in the bloody bows and crossbows
It's an
and all.
archery store. Fucking.
Ain't there
It's
no
an
bloody
archery store.
dowie marksman craftsmanship going on here?
Oh.
I'm not even gonna say anything.
Where's the proper dowie weapons?
Ellie
Sorry,
just
is that-
mutters under the mountain, dwarven under her breath.
All
how
right,
can I help
elf.
you?
Show us what you got.
Alrighty, so I got a few things on sale at the moment. So got your good old crossbow and short bow. In the crossbows we actually have some light, heavy, and just a hand crossbow as well for quick maneuverability. I also have some crossbow bolts, arrows, as well as a quiver if you're looking at be able to carry a few more arrows.
Yeah, you got no special things and shiny things and that, because previous store we went to had silver bolts and that, you got nothing like that.
I don't have any silver bolts, but I have recently come into this net. If you'd like to have a net,
I don't have any silver bolts, but I have
I got
a net.
if you want a net.
It's the same thing.
just as fancy, to be honest.
Whoa.
Just as fancy. Alright,
Wait, okay, I'm gonna throw out there. This is a fishing village. We can probably get a net for cheaper elsewhere.
Alright,
Like,
that's a good point.
They're gonna have a lot of nets around.
Alright, Elf, how much you charging for this net? And how big is it? How big is this net?
So it's a 10-foot net, so decently big.
Yeah, not bad.
And it's gone for 20 gold.
20 bloody gold!
Fuck that.
Here we go.
What's it bloody made of?
Silver.
Dwarven hair.
Insight to work.
Can
out
I
if it's
roll
thoric.
perception check on that with an advantage?
Yeah, sure.
Brilliant.
Has it come all this way?
Dowie, yeah? We'll bloody see if it's dowie, yeah?
Or have you got competition? Is there another dwarf out there copying your game?
Ah!
Fuck me.
So,
Look at that.
inspecting closer, you actually see it's not quite as good as dwarven hair. It seems to be halfling hair.
Mate.
Uh-huh.
guy.
Bloody hell! You elves are all the same. You call this dowie, yeah? This is bloody hobbit hair if I ever seen it.
Ah, they're
And
both
bloody-
short.
Hobbit ass hair by the looks of it, you know?
Oh.
They're the same thing.
Oh shit. He
Talk
is
more
on
like that,
you.
elf, and there'll be a beating going on here.
Yeah? Come at me, mate.
Okay, guys, let's chill
Okay,
out.
I
okay.
start to
Calm
struggle,
down.
let the elf hold the others hold me
We've
back,
been
and I'm
here
done
for
with it.
a
I'm
total
done with
of
this.
5 minutes, and he's already trying to start a fight.
I'll show
Not
you, dowie
even
ass
5
hair.
minutes.
I'll bloody show you, proper dowie ass hair.
Back it up. All right, back it. He's not worth
Thug,
it. He's not worth it.
chill. Yeah, chill.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
So yeah, after that, I'm gonna dust myself off and head towards the gem cutter, stone cutter. Then.
No worries, you actually see...
Ellie will just give the elf, like half elf, a bit of an apology, and she leaves.
actually
I'm
see-
so
It's
sorry.
supposed to swing on me.
Yeah, but it didn't. Fuck it. Yeah, you know you're right. Fuck the guy. Let's go. I'm out.
Yeah, it's all good. You know what they say about dwarves. Short temper.
Hey!
Oh, look at this guy.
Terrible
He's clever.
puns.
I like him.
Alrighty, so you head
Terrible
towards the stone cutter, which station, which seems to be manned by a young gnome lady. And she asks how she can help you.
They don't take any
Hello
shit
there.
here, do they?
Yeah, serious.
Yeah, midget, what you got on sale?
Let's
Why
start
should
off
you
on the
call
right
him
foot.
midget, mate?
Start as a meat.
Well, I don't know. If I have to bend down and look at you, you must be pretty smart.
They're like, you're not much taller.
Well, have you bloody know, I'm still feeling the effects of that giant potion, so don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Yeah,
So-
for about
Boy.
16 days.
So she shows you her wares, which include she has some necklaces, amulets. She does have 2 arcane focuses in the form of a crystal and an orb. As well as some like the normal jewelry things. So there's just some earrings, some rings, signet ring as well. She also has some jeweler's tools. She is offering services for resizing jewelry, and setting in gems as well.
Ooh, Eleanor, you do have that. Actually, no, you're wearing that ring of silence, aren't you? So you don't need
Yeah.
to refit it.
I mean, if anyone else thinks, if someone thinks it might apply better on someone else, we could just get it resized.
I don't know. I can stealth, so I think I'm okay. But
Yeah.
I'm going with
So-
disadvantage now, but I think I can handle it.
Okay. All right.
Well, I don't know. I can see some strengths to having a stealthy tank. That could be pretty nasty if you place a tank
Yeah.
in the right place at the right time.
Especially
But,
like since you're now it's fucking spooky Dark Night.
and considering Eleanor pretty much has decent range anyway, you know what I mean? Like Eleanor could probably attack
Yeah.
pretty effectively without having to sneak right on up to them. You know
True
what I mean?
enough.
At least
enough.
Whereas
it's turned into a
you're
stealth
more-
group.
You're more sword and
Could
board,
do.
so you have to get up close. I don't know.
Yeah,
3 for
could
4.
Another thing to point out, Wolfie, since you're a Dark Knight, it'd be an idea for you to pick up a focus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just so you'd have to worry about components too much until they cost
Okay.
money.
Nice.
Ellie kind of like leans over the counter. She goes, "How much for one of them orbs you got there?"
The orbs, which is finest product, it comes to 20 gold pieces.
Oh.
What about the other one? What about the other one? Yeah.
The
10 gold
non-finest
pieces.
product.
Oh, okay. That's. Is there any difference, really?
The orb is way prettier.
Shit, he's got me there, guys. It is a pretty looking orb. Yeah, fair enough. You
What
got
does
me
it
there.
say to you, Ellie?
Look, it looks nice. The guy's got a good point.
How much you selling them jewelers kits for, eh?
I'll just take
Jewelers
one.
kits,
You're gonna take
They
one of the
count.
10 gold ones, are you?
they come
Yeah.
to 30 gold
Yeah.
pieces.
30 bloody gold. They were selling for 20 in the previous town. What makes you think?
Well, you
yours is
should
more-
probably go back there then, eh?
He's got a point. I saw that one.
These people are not having
Oh,
your
you're
crap.
back at it, hey? Oh,
They're
that's
not
sound,
having
dickhead.
shit.
They are
Yeah,
not
these
having
seaside
your
folk
crap.
seem a bit. The seaside folk seem a bit rougher than your mainland counterparts.
These are my kind of people, you know, it's all hold their
oceans
own.
underneath
Alright,
them now.
alright, well, you got me interesed. What can I do with
So
these
pretty much
jewelers
those
kits? then?
kits will allow you to resize your own jewelry as well as set stones in as well. So if you want to make your armor or any of your rings or anything like that look extra pretty with a beautiful diamond or such, you can do so.
I
mean-
tell you what.
It might make a good route.
Yeah, I'm
to-
I'm looking at. Can I roll perception on the? Oh, I tell you what. No, rather, can I roll persuasion to convince the gnome that it's of less quality than it is?
Sure. Do a
I guess.
persuasion, yeah.
Oh boy.
All right, so I'm
There we
looking.
go.
I've got the jeweler's kit, so I'm looking at. I'm biting onto it and shit, and I'm like, oh, I don't know about this. I've tasted proper quality jeweler's kits in my time, and this just don't look at. This don't taste up to par. Persuasion.
Are you gonna stop slobbering on the jeweler's kit and buy it or what?
Alright, fine, Norm. I'll pay you 28 gold. You bloody thief.
Jesus.
Pleasure doing business with ya. And she gives you your jewels kit and takes the gold.
Nice.
Fucking got played.
And I'll just take one of the what'd you say? It was like a components thing.
Yeah, the
Oh, the arcane focus. Did you want the crystal or the orb?
Just the crystal, please.
So one orb coming up. That'll be 20 gold.
Taste it. See if it's proper quality.
I believe I said
Ellie,
crystal.
Ellie.
Put it in your mouth.
Yeah, orb. Yeah, orb.
Can Ellie take the orb and like try and chat it up and get it to convince him that it's worth less? Maybe can I give the orb self-esteem?
I don't know
You can
if the gnome's
certainly
gonna
try,
bite
but I
it.
don't think the gnome's gonna be able to hear it.
Gnome's just gonna think you're a nut job. Call the guards.
Ellie tries anyway.
Yeah.
She takes the orb and she tells it that it really isn't as good as it thinks it looks, and it should probably reconsider its life value.
Is that little girl okay?
Don't mind her. She be talking to things all the time. I don't know. She gets lonely in kids' imagination and everything.
Can I
telling
now
it
try
how
and
she's gonna
convince
buy
the
it?
gnome that the orb feels bad about itself and therefore deserves to be sold for less?
Yeah, you can give me a persuasion check, but it's not
This
actually
is one
gonna be
depressed
good.
orb.
You're trying to sell us depressed products. It just makes me feel sad. Me. That's
Yeah,
right.
I don't know.
The lady gnome sort of feels sorry for the girl. It's like,
Yeah. Yeah, pity success. I'll take
you know
it.
what? You can just take it.
Holy shit, really?
Oh!
Hell yeah.
Eleanor, hell.
Ellie
So
just
she
gives
talks to
Laura-
you and says that the orb's talking to her, but I taste your jeweler's kit and you want me to pay full price.
Well, the jeweler's kit isn't sad. I think.
How would you know?
Because it said so. Duh.
I don't know if it is. It's too early in the morning for this
Eleanor, I
bollocks.
owe you.
Ellie just gives Laura a thumbs up and just like asks her the orb. Treat it well. I kind of made it sad.
It just breaks in your hand now. Fuck it.
Yeah, it just gets cracked down the middle.
You're tearing me apart, Eleanor!
I did. No,
Thank you.
So, as far as I know, a focus, you need to hold it, don't you?
yeah, it needs to be in contact with you when you're casting a spell in order for it to apply.
Okay.
Can you hold it?
How
Do you need to hold it in your hands?
I think so. I think a component's pouch just needs to be on your person, but an
Yeah.
arcane focus you need to point, like have at least like contact with. So I guess it needs to be at least touching you.
So,
Yeah, I think
yay,
the
I
focus
have
you need to
another...
be holding, so you don't have to choose between your shield and your focus during combat.
Yeah, you have to switch.
I can do it.
Oh,
I can figure it out.
and just for the chat, I've got an extra spell now, Cure Wounds, so I can heal, as well as Ensnare and Strike and Talk with Animals.
Question.
Can I change my spells, because Speak with Animals is useless now that I have Primeval Awareness.
Yeah. Next time you level up, you can change your spells, or
Sick.
you can retroactively do it.
Sick.
You can change one spell.
Nice.
Randrin, can we use the jeweler's kit
Yes.
to set the orb into her shield?
Cool.
You can certainly try.
I mean, I have the kit, so fucking.
Wait, so what are we doing here? We're putting your orb into Allura's shield for
Well, no,
what
it's a Laura's
purpose?
orb, and I'm thinking if we put it into the shield, she doesn't have to swap from the shield to the orb to use her magic. Like,
That's a good
well.
point.
But
And
I
then
don't
it
know- I
turns
don't
I could
know-
just
out-
put it into the. Could I just put it into like the end, like the pommel of the sword, like the very end of the hilt?
How big is the orb?
Yeah,
that
how
could
big
be
is
a little
it?
ungainly.
The orb is sort of, it's about the size of your pummel, like, it's
Okay.
decent
Yeah, we
size, it's
can-
not like a little marble or anything.
Okay, so we could try and set it into the pommel. Yeah, that's an idea.
Alright, so you want to do
I-
that now?
I think that might be better suited for a blacksmith.
Give it here.
Yeah.
Let's go. We're born blacksmiths. I'll do it for
no.
you.
Don't
But
trust him.
no.
Free
you
a
are-
bloody charge, mates, rates, and all.
You are not touching it.
Well, I got the jeweler's kit and I am proper doughy. Who else is gonna do it? You want to trust some bloody half elf or something?
I just want someone who's actually qualified in swordsmithing.
Don't try and sell your wig made of bloody hobbit ass there and all. I'll give you a proper sword. Go on, give it here! Give it here!
You're
Jesus
making a
Christ.
mistake.
I'm not doing it.
Okay. Fine, have it your way then, but when that orb smashes, it ain't my fault.
I'm more worried about my sword breaking because you don't know how to properly clean it or whatever.
You talking about clean it? I'm a doughy. I'm born to smith weapons.
Uh-huh. How many years have you been doing it for?
Well, I've been doing it as many years as I can count.
Not very high then.
Oh! Escape!
Fine.
Fucking
Nice.
sick fireball.
Burn.
I'm just gonna go find a blacksmith.
What
Is
could
there
have
a blacksmith
been?
in town?
What could have been? I could have made you the best in slot weapon. You never know. Now you'll
It's
never.
a good thing we're
Best
near
insult
water.
weapon.
For free, no. For free.
Hey, fucking kit them out. What are you playing at? Is there a blacksmith in town? Can we find a
Yeah,
blacksmith?
there's a
There's not a
blacksmith
blacksmith.
just further down. If you'd like to go there.
That's a
Yeah.
sachet.
You're
I'm
gonna
going over
waste
there.
proper hard-earned money when I could do it to you for free. That's proper buying.
I don't
There's the
want
one
my
who was
sword
hitting-
breaking in a battle.
Fine,
heading
have it your
over,
way then.
heading up to the blacksmith, you see it's manned by Lady Dwarf.
It happened once and it sucked.
Her arms being even thicker than Thork's.
Well,
Oh,
look at the
shit.
paps on that on there. Bloody
Fucking
hell.
Mate.
That pathins there.
Hi, Elf,
Hi,
how can I
I-
help you?
Just wondering if you can set this orb into the pommel of my sword.
No worries. What sword were you showing her? I believe you have
The silver longsword.
the silver longsword. No worries. So she takes it, looks over it, and she's like, "Yeah, I can certainly do that. It would take me a day or two though."
I'll be
that's
able to do
alright.
it by in half a day. You know that, right?
She sort of looks at Thork and makes a bit of a disgusted face.
Oh shit! Look at that kid. You look at that stunner. She wants me.
Where's your beard?
Where's my beard? Oh, I lost it. I lost it in a dangerous fight with
Mate, lost my beard. Let's go.
snake people.
Snake.
A
Rats
real-
around me.
Snake
They were
people?
choking me. They were choking me and biting at my face, and they took off some of my beard. I had to snap them in two, like.
You sure it
sounds
wasn't tall
pretty-
enough when you jumped out that window?
Shut
Sounds
up.
pretty pathetic to me.
What? I'd like to see you wrestle an army of
dwarf.
snake people.
Would have kept his beard. Would have died before he lost his beard of true.
It'll
dwarf.
grow back in time. No worries.
Assuming I don't burn it off.
Can
I
I
haven't
roll?
forgotten to
Can I roll for seduction on a dwarf?
There it is!
No, less about my beard and more about your beard. Tell me how you grew such a fabulous man. Bloody hell. Persuasion. Wow, seduce the fuck out that dwarf, man.
Mate.
Yes, not by associating with dwarves like you.
Oh, yeah, what's it gonna take to get inside that beard?
Can I roll to seduce the dwarf?
I don't think the dwarf swings that way, so you can try. But I don't think it will work.
This is not a
Nah,
2017 campaign.
it's fine. Mate.
I'm not here to flirt. Do you want me to set the stone or what?
Oh, I'll let you set my bloody
Is
stones.
there any way
Okay,
it can
sorry, we're
be
going outside.
a
Ellie
virtual-
drags him out.
Best I could do is probably have it done by tomorrow. What's gonna cost you extra?
Oh,
how
shit,
much
rush job.
extra?
Extra 20 gold on top of the standard rate of
Bloody
100.
hell! Oh, that's proper joey haggling there.
There it is. Point one for catchphrase.
Oh, there's more where that
how,
came
how
from.
long are we gonna be here for?
I mean, what
Like in
time of
this
day is it at the
town.
moment? Like, is
Yeah.
it mid-morning or afternoon?
It's in the morning. It's like morning. It's about noonish.
Okay. Alright. Something. What the fuck are you doing?
Huh?
What are you playing at?
Dancing to beat.
Right. Okay. Yeah. In that case, I mean, we're probably gonna be in town. I mean, we have to hit the tavern, so I imagine we're gonna get a room there. So we can, if you want, we can be here for the day. I think that's all right. We'll do a bit of nosing around, get the rumors.
We could just decide to stay here longer,
Yeah,
purely for
yeah.
the fact that your sword's gonna take that long to be melded. So it's fine.
Like, how long would it take if it wasn't a rush job?
Probably 2 days.
2 bloody days to smack a ball into sword. Bloody hell, Dowie.
I'd like to see you to do better.
Oh, I say, look, give us bloody sword. I'd do it right here, right now, for free.
You guys are not doing. You're not doing that.
Can I arm wrestle the dwarf?
No.
Can I arm wrestle the woman dwarf to see who's the better
You
smith?
certainly can.
What fucking Witcher 2
Right
shit is
then,
this?
go on then, Dowie, pull up your dukes. I'll see who's the better smith.
Right. She props up her
Laura,
arm.
I'm so sorry.
That has a good 2-3 inches on thorax.
I just got this. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
How
these
much
men.
she bench?
Mate.
Give me a
Alright.
strength check.
Whoa, run then, Dowie.
Here we go.
Let's test your grip.
Fuck's sake.
It's not bad.
So both of you sort of struggle somewhat evenly for a good
Oh.
few seconds, but then slowly she smashes thorax into
Bloody
regular.
hell!
That
Never
just
has
goes
Thorax
to
been
show
more aroused.
women are better than
Well,
men.
that's my kind of Dowie. She speaks true. She'd have the sword made for you proper, like.
That's what it takes. That's what it takes then. Okay, good to know. Just arm wrestle the fucker.
Fine.
For it takes 2d50 damage.
Smash the table.
Arm broken. No longer.
Yeah.
No
can't
longer
fight.
able to adventure.
Your bear eats the on.
No,
Right,
where would you guys
Laura,
like
what are
to
you
go
feeling?
now?
What are we gonna do?
I'd like to head to the tavern now if we're all done in the market, but anyone can do
Are
it.
you gonna get the orb done, Alora? What would you like to do?
Yes, but I want it done well for the price I'm paying.
So you're thinking we just let it take
Did
Have
you
my
not
dwarven
just see
pride
what
on it.
she did to me? She'd be able to smash that sword into pieces.
I think we want dexterity rather than smashing. I'm not, versed, but I'm just saying. Never
It takes
smash.
strength to hammer a sword, not dexterity. If you want that proper curvy, poncy dwarvish bollocks, you had better go to some forest or something and ask for a smith. You want proper sword?
Am I taking the normal time or am I starting up for this?
I would appreciate a rush job.
No worries. Well, that'll be 120 gold.
Go on,
Fuck
push it,
me.
Yowie. Whoa.
That hurts. But if it's
I'll
done
do it.
well...
I'll do it for free. I'll do it for bloody
But
free.
you're not going anywhere near my new sword.
Ellie kind of leans in, and she's like, "Look, you kind of helped me out of the happy room and the whole thing with the tentacle thing. So, like, if you want to split it, your sword's kind of helped me out a bit. Plus, it's a nice sword. Has a good family, apparently.
do it for free.
Yeah, but you do badly for 3. So, like,
Eleanor, are you sure about this?
Yeah, what's a few gold coins? I can shoot things anyway.
Fair enough. So, halves?
Works for me.
Okay.
Because that's, 60 each then. Let's go.
No worries. Well, she takes the money from both of you, as well as the orb and the sword. So I'll have this done for you by tomorrow morning.
That's proper
Alright.
doughy haggling
Appreciate
right
it.
there.
Consider my
worries,
debt paid.
And with that, she sort of turns around and starts getting straight to work.
Alrighty. Look at her work. Look at her smash that metal. Bloody hell.
Down, boy.
Where are you guys looking at heading
Deal.
towards the inn now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go get our information.
No worries.
Are you sure no
No.
one else wants to get anything from the market, or are we going?
I'm pretty good. I've got all I know. I've
I
got my
think
big
I'm
black
good.
We're good.
Okay.
No worries. Well, by the time you get to the inn, it's become a bit darker, more towards night time. Entering the inn,